So talking about the content of encouragement, what we should encourage each other with in the Lord as believers, there are so many examples in the New Testament. I wish we could cover like many of them. I'm sure we could learn a lot, but let's just try one. And welcome to the simple truth from the Word of God. So we started this conversation with talking about Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving is so powerful, and also Thanksgiving is really, in a way, thankfulness is the foundation of encouragement. So we started in 1 Thessalonians 5:18. In everything give thanks, Paul actually does this in the end of 1 Corinthians 16, 13 and 14. I want to talk about the encouragement that he gives to the Corinthian church there, but actually he starts Corinthians in 1 Corinthians 1:4 by saying that he's grateful for the Corinthians. So first of all, there was thankfulness about them and towards them, and to God for them, but then he had encouragement to them. And in 1 Corinthians 16:13, there are a few things, really just one, but it has several sides. He's first of all encouraging them about faith, and that's a very good point. We mentioned the other day that Joshua was encouraged to walk in his call, and in the New Testament there is a lot of encouragement to walk in faith. So 1 Corinthians 16:13 is one such encouragement. Watch you, stand fast in the faith, quit like men, be strong. So that's all about standing in the faith and being in the faith. So the Corinthians needed encouragement because their church was an unruly church. It was a disorderly church. It was in many ways a crazy church. There were a lot of faults and failures, a lot of divisions, a lot of fights, a lot of infighting, a lot of disorderliness about using their gifts and so on. But the Apostle Paul he has actually great trust in them, and individually he tells them, you watch, you be alert that nothing removes you from your faith, because all these things, all these problems in the Corinthian church carried the great danger of removing them personally from standing fast in the faith. And actually that's what this is saying. Stand fast in the faith, like immovable, keep your ground. Don't let anyone fight you off of this ground. No matter what temptation comes, no matter what trouble there is in the church, stand fast in your faith personally. So that's a great encouragement. And then he says, quit you like men. So this is talking about being resolved and standing firmly. It's not about men. It's about whether you're a man believer, whether you're a woman believer. Stand like, quit like men, which means behave yourself like a man, behave yourself like an adult with maturity, not as a child, and then act like that with firmness and courage, and say, no, faith is my ground, and I'm going to stand that ground. I'm not going to let that go. Be strong is the last side of this encouragement. Do not maintain your integrity. Do not act. It's like, to be a Christian is not to be a wimp. To be a Christian is not to give up easily, but stand firm in the faith. The faith is an important thing, and be strong about it. So this is one of the great encouragements of the New Testament for all of us believers. And we as believers, we can encourage each other to this. I know this is a challenge. Let's say someone has lost a loved one. What can you encourage them in? Well, you can encourage them to walk in faith about it. Now, don't be calloused about it, but you can, with sensitivity and love, do that. Let's say they have failed greatly. You can help them up, and you can encourage them in walking in faith, and so on and so on. We could list one situation after another. Every believer always needs the encouragement to walk in faith. And you can do that directly, or you can just, be an example, or you can just, without the word, just put your arm around them, lift them up, and walk with them in faith, and then they also are encouraged in it. So it's a beautiful point to encourage about. Yeah, God bless you with that for this day.